Good morning from the spring garden. And what a morning it is. The apple trees are covered in blossoms. And not only that, the tulips are flowering as well. Well, the tulips are in full flower, and some of them are even starting to go over already. But to be honest, I don't know what I was thinking with these red ones, because I don't even like red in the garden. I do like this soft red, but not the bright red. And I bought several of them, and here's the other ones. I think I don't know, it's too bold. I don't like the bright with the yellow, and I do love this one. And I had a lot of those last year. Planted them in my other gardens. And this year they didn't come up very well at all. And but this was a mistake. Yeah. I'm sorry for those of you who do love red. I do not. Well, I do like red, but not in the gardening. It's just too bright. So this one, that's a much softer red. Quite pretty. And the other ones are, well, they're about to come up. And these, now this is a color I do really like. That's much prettier. To me, anyway. So next year, I'll have to, actually this autumn, I have to make sure I get colors that I really like. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what I was thinking. And these 4 pots that I've just shown you, that have the lovely tulips in them, I planted those in the autumn, or yeah, quite late. But I really like them. Well, I was going through my video footage that I took last year from when I was planting all my bulbs, and I don't have any red bulbs. I didn't buy them. I did wonder what I was thinking when I saw those red bulbs, red tulips in my garden. But I didn't buy them. That was a fluke. I mean, they must have been in the wrong package, because, well, those are daffodils, but you can see all the other ones around there. They're all in colors that I really like. You know, this, and even look at that on the right. Oh, well, these are very nice as well. Pink charm, but that one, those tulipa, those are blue ones. I have not seen them yet. I have planted them, and so I was thinking maybe here, the ones on the right, those purple blue ones, maybe they were in the wrong package. So, you know, I don't know what happened, but I'm just glad to see that I did not actually pick those red tulip bulbs. But anyway, here I am planting. I mixed them up. I mixed all of the bulbs up, or most of them, not all of them. And I planted them in these containers. And those are the ones that I put in my new garden, my vegetable garden, and my flower garden, vegetables and flowers. And to be honest, they were supposed to be for one of my other gardens, because that's where I have the pots every year. And but I really like them here. So this is where they will be this spring. But I think it will rain tomorrow, so I'm going to plant out my beans and my peas, and they're going in here. So I'll just do a little bit of, getting some of the weeds out. And then I will create a little frame so that the beans and the peas and I think there's sugar snaps as well, they'll be able to grow and climb. And there's another bit of plastic. I hate that. Keep finding it everywhere, and I keep picking it up, taking it away. Always nosy, and they're back. Well, I don't think I'll get my badge in knot tying, but I think it will hold. So I've tied another branch across the top. I tied it to the other 4 or 8 sticks. And I may have to also tie it to the fence behind it, because it is a little bit wobbly, and if there's a storm or a lot of wind, and it can get very windy up here, it may fall over. So I was thinking just tie it to the fence there with a stick or two. There, that's the first one's done. Now I can plant my peas and my beans, and if I have more later on in the year, or in the season basically, because I will be sowing directly in the soil as well. And I know you can do that with peas, but I haven't yet. But I can expand once I start weeding that bit over there. I can put a few more in and then grow more beans. And especially I really like sugar snaps. So I will be growing those as well. She's eating some of the apple branches, some of them that I cut off that I didn't need. And they love the bark. So, but now it's time to plant. I got these at the garden center last week, so I'm cheating. But I didn't have time to sow them yet. And these are the sugar snaps. Oh, I love those. Yeah. So I bought the right ones. So I've got 4, 1 for each, and here some beans, 1 for each. And these are salad. I don't know what they're called in English. Anyway, I'll have to look it up and I'll write it in the screen here somewhere. I'll have to water them before I put them in the ground because they're a little bit dry. So. Oh. And here I thought they were all beans. They're not. Because look what's hiding. It's a bell pepper. And poor thing has been outside all the time, and it's been quite cold, so I'll quickly pop that in the greenhouse. But it's looking okay. I didn't know I had 2. I bought another one, and that's in the greenhouse. I'll pop that in the greenhouse first. Well, here's the difference. This is the one that was in the cold all day and all night, and this is the one that was in the greenhouse. I don't think you can see that too well on camera, but this one's looking a lot better. Slightly bigger as well. Of course, they were all the same. And here I've got some cucumbers. Also need a little bit of warmth. It's quite chilly even now. It's quite chilly. So I cover them up at night. Because as you may remember, my greenhouse has some gaps from the last storm. So here there is no glass. So it's a bit cold. It can get a little bit cold. So I'm just slightly covering them to keep them, protected a little bit. I hope they'll make it. I keep forgetting things. My kneeling pad. This is not too comfortable to sit on, so. There, plant these in front. Oh, I had to turn off the sound here because in the background someone was playing with his tractor or a big truck, and it sounded like I was at tractor pools. It was really, really loud and annoying, to be fair. And sound travels really far. It could be 2 kilometers away and it sounds like it's in my backyard. It's very annoying. this thing, although it's really nice and warm and comfy, it is not the best thing to garden with. Oh well. There, finished. I was thinking I may have to move the fence back a little bit because the sheep, I don't know how big they'll grow and how wide they'll be and how close to the fence they'll grow. But the sheep, they're a bit like goats. They'll eat anything, basically. Well, almost. And they will eat the beans and the peas and everything. So they're trying to reach through the fence. Anything that's not in their meadows, they're very interested in. So I may have to move the fence or maybe put a temporary secondary fence behind it. But we'll see. Anyway, first plants are in. And I'll have to watch, I think it's the beans that are not good with frost. We're not supposed to get any frost, but we might. So I'll have to watch out for that. Here's my superb effort of tying the stakes to the fence. I just used 1 or 2 branches and tied them on. And I did the same on this side. Well, I must say it is a little bit more secure than it was before. So, and I love using the stuff that I have. So I think it will be okay. And if not, I'll just have to, put them up again. Now grow. Little beans, grow. So, apart from keeping these for the bees, and I have loads of them, or make tea from them, I also pick them to feed them to my sheep because they love them. Kom maar. Kom maar. Bram, hier. Here's some more. Sometimes there's one that they don't want, and I'm not sure why. That one, she doesn't want that one. That one, yeah, that's good. You want that one? There's one in your... Hier, Bram. Bram. Nou ja, jij hebt nog niet gehad. You didn't get any yet. Oh, not interested. That's why she didn't eat that. No, see? That one's, something's wrong with that one. I don't know. So weird. I had my birthday recently, and I received several gifts for the garden. I received that stone, or what is it, terracotta planter, and this trio of currants. Let's see, there's 3 in there, 3 colors. So I will be planting that in here. Not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but it's already flowering, so I will have some berries on there. I don't know which one this is. So yeah, that'll be delicious. And then I also received something that came in the mail just today. Oh, hold on, I have to get something. And that came from Bellypok, and they are I think they're specifically rose growers, but so I haven't opened it yet. Let's just see. And I think they're bare root roses. So I don't think I've ever had plants in the mail. Belly book. Straight from the farm. That's a lovely card. I'll keep that. Put that here. And yeah, oh, there they are. Ah, they're already in leaf. Look at that. I'm just going to put the camera down and then I'll unpack those because that's going to be impossible with one hand. Now I am very curious which ones they are. I did have a wish list for my birthday, so I'm guessing. Oh, there's something here. A little a planting guide. They're David Austin roses. I love David Austin roses. So I'll have to read that. Now, because it is supposed to rain tomorrow, I would like to get them into the ground today. So I'll just have to quickly read that. And then plant them. There's one. And this one is Scepter d'Ile of Isle. I think it's French. Scepter d'Ile. Beautiful. Look at that. And they're scented, very scented. And then the other one, oh, sorry. It's over here. Try and get that little rope off. Little string tied to it. I love that they're using paper and string. Very natural materials, except for the pots, of course, but there's the second one. They're looking really healthy. And that one is the Generous Gardener. Again, a pink one. I do love pink in the garden. And two different ones. I did pick these two. And I picked them because they flower. They're very similar. But let me read that. This one flowers from June till October, the Generous Gardener. And this one, oh, the same. Yeah. And they are supposed to go on either side of my rose arbor. Here, right here. Right there. So, ow. Very prickly. Ah, that one broke, that shoot. Oh well. Yeah. Let me see if I can plant them, because the rose arbor still has to be, it's not in the correct spot, and the tulips are in there. Let me see what I'll do. Well, I've decided to leave them in their pots until the tulips have finished flowering and I can take them out. And these guys, I mean, look at the size of them. That's my hand. They're huge. Absolutely huge. They're too big and blousy for my taste. These yellow ones, they're nice. Well, I just prefer those. Those are, I really like those. So the planting will be for another week. And for now, I'll leave you with my beautiful apple blossoms. Bye-bye.